Hello everybody and welcome back to Final Fantasy. In the last episode we did a whole bunch of talking and boring stuff and we got a fairy and we made it here to this temple. Or shrine rather, I guess. And in between episodes I actually went and bought protect rings for everyone and some ruby armlets. And that was it. And not only do you have to watch that cutscene every time you come into this shrine, but you have to watch a similar cutscene every time you leave this shrine. So, that's fun. And this is the shrine. What was I gonna say? I don't know. This is the sunken shrine. Here's some snee snakes. Man, I cannot talk. I have a problem with alliteration, it seems. Oh yeah, everybody leveled up. Fantastic. And I'd like to say that I know this dungeon a little better than the last few. Here's some white sharks. In fact, here is a shark. I'm not sure I've even shown a shark up to this point. But you can in fact meet them when you're riding in your boat. So they're not very tough. Something you could have met right next to Provoca. So, and these white sharks that appear to be pink or purple and don't seem to be very hard either. They gave me a worm killer, something we already had, but that's cool. And here is a chest with some money. And here's more new stuff. This is the water elemental. This is like in the Earth Cave and the Fire Cave, or whatever they were both called, the Volcano and the Earth Cavern, that had the Earth Elemental and the Fire Elemental that looked like decrepit old creepy thing guys. The Water Elemental just looks like a tornado. But it'll be quite common as well in this place. And obviously everything here is going to be very water-based, so your thunder spells are probably the best idea. And there's a few chests on this floor. In fact, I think there's only two, if memory serves me correctly, and we already got them. Now, in the upper left corner of this room is the way downstairs, and in the upper right corner of this room is the way upstairs. And like I mentioned before, we're going to go upstairs first. Because that's not the way to finish the dungeon. There are a few more rooms around here, but I'm pretty sure they're all empty. I'll check off screen later just to double check. And this floor has a whole bunch of chests, and that's probably the only room that's empty. But yeah. I'll make sure that I do get everything. But like I said, I think I know this dungeon a little better than I know the rest. And those two chests that we got on the last floor are pretty much the only ones if I remember right. There are quite a few on this floor. Here's a sea troll and some sea scorpions. See? Alliteration. Sea scorpion. Every time it's an alliteration. I got tongue-tied, I guess. I'm probably just trying to talk too fast. Here's some deep eyes. I'm pretty sure we saw the original form of these guys. I don't remember what they were called though. But yeah, there's a lot of enemies here, a lot of new enemies. It's basically all enemies we've seen before, but they just threw the word sea in front of it and made it new. There's diamond armor. Let's see if that's any good. I'm sure it might be, but who knows. It is. Let's throw that on then. And continue on. Like I said, there's a few chests on this floor, so... And we'll find them all, though. There's one down here, I know. There's one near the middle of the room. The next floor has a whole bunch of stuff as well. Yeah, right up here. Yeah. And there's not, aside from like maybe the diamond armor, I don't think there's anything really interesting here on this floor. Here's a new enemy, of course, as well. The Prince, the Sahajin Prince. I can't remember if he's tough at all. I know he usually comes in this big group of enemies, but I think he goes down pretty quick. And apparently he does. And there was that. So let's continue. There's only a couple more places to go. Alright, over this way. I think there's a place right over here. No, this is where we started. So the place I'm thinking of must be down this way. Here's some ghosts. I'm not sure they're new, but it's the first time I've ran into them down here, so just so you know, there are ghosts down here as well. Yeah, here we go. Mage's staff, that might actually be useful. Let's take a look. I don't even know where it's at. Must be for you. Cast Fira when used. So that's pretty good, if you want to use Fira without using any magic. And then here's the last chest. The last chest of this floor, I mean, of course. And of course we can do with a little bit of healing. And we can continue on. This leads to the next floor, which is the top floor already. And up here are mermaids. Oh, my prayers have been answered. Why are there mermaids? I don't know, why not? Diamond armlet. Sounds pretty good. Let's take a look at it. Actually, it's probably not. Probably this. No? Oh, armlet. Right, of course. I was thinking like a glove. So yes, of course it's good. And we'll give that to our white mage. White wizard, rather. Mr. Dizzy. And or Mrs. Dizzy. If the light of the sea is lost, we will turn into sea foam, vanishing forever. That's really sad. Probably. One of our friends went to see the world above and hasn't returned. I wonder what she's doing now. I do hope she's alright. I'm sure if you look around you'll understand what that is. But I don't remember. There are also no random battles on this floor, if I remember correctly, so you can just take your time here. You can breathe underwater? How? How? Magic, my dear. Magic. And some more money. Save the sea, return light to the water crystal. Yes, yes, thank you for the exposition. Are those the crystals of legend? Are those the crystals the legends speak of, rather? Just who are you? Well, who do you think? Could you? Thank you. A little more though. Thank you. Get out of the way. That was a little annoying, actually. This is the uppermost level of the shrine. The Kraken, the Fiend of Water, nests in the lowest level. Yes, the Kraken. While the Fiend of Water lives, the light of the sea grows even darker. Yes, yes, we'll take care of it. Diamond shield, alright. Getting a whole bunch of cool diamond stuff down here. Make us even more powerful. Which isn't even even more of a reason to come up this way before going down to see the Kraken first. The Mirage Tower stands in the desert on the continent to the east, right? Well, I saw someone go into the tower. I remember hearing the most lovely chiming sound. And that's kind of a hint on what you need to do in order to get into the Mirage Tower. Did I go up there yet? I don't even know. Nope, I didn't. If the light of the sea is not restored, we will vanish as foam on the waves. Yes, someone already told me that. A very small amount of money and a very large amount of money. We are almost done on this floor. No, I already went there. There's nothing here. And then if we come up here, this will circle around, and for some reason, put us right on the other side, to the one building that we couldn't get to before. And that is this, and it has diamond gloves, a diamond helm, which we'll equip real quick. Well, actually the diamond gloves I don't think I will, no. Slightly less evasion, and it does not protect against death, instant death. So we won't be using that. But the main reason we came up to this top floor is the Rosetta Stone. Now we can learn any language we want. That's actually kind of... Never mind. But yes, Rosetta Stone is actually useful for us. And I'll show you why here in just a moment. But now we're at a dead end. We'd have to backtrack to the floor that we came in to the dungeon at, the original starting point, and then we'd have to start going downstairs. Now this is one of the most useful parts of having the exit spell, or the teleport spell, because that just takes you a floor back. But I actually want to exit for right now, and that'll take us out of the town. We'll come back in, and if we talk to, I think, these people right over here, this guy will say, "Oh shit, you have the Rosetta Stone. You must take it to my brother Un immediately." And I'm sure you remember Un. The sunken shrine is filled with riches, silver, gold, diamonds, even tablets describing lost languages and civilizations, if you believe the legends. So, basically, now we have a tablet. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to, like, teleport. I think this guy's new, so we'll just show him real quick. I'll probably show everybody, actually, on our way here. But we're going to get back to our airship, and we're going to go talk to Un. If you remember, Un is in... oh, what was the name of that town? The one right before the Earth Cavern. Oh, that guy just ran away. I cannot remember. But we'll find out in just a minute here. We're almost to our airship. Maybe. Someday we'll get there, I'm sure. And you don't have to do this right now. This is purely for advancing the story after you've defeated the Sea Shrine. Ugh. This battle is annoying me. Just die. Alright, and almost there. Of course, at least one more battle for good measure, because I've already decided that I'm not going to cut these. And it's just like, well, if you're not going to cut them, then we'll just throw in 1,000. Yeah. Alright, so here we are in the airship. Now if we go south, just right over here, this is the town. This is Melmond, of course, Melmond. And in the back over here was Dr. Un. Just a moment, let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course. That's what that was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. There, now you can speak Lufenian too. Fantastic. And even though I did not show it off, I will show you why that's important to us. Sort of. I'm not going to go to the town yet, but we will go there after we defeat the Sunken Shrine area. But this town, right here-ish, this one, this is the one in the the bottom right corner of the top right continent. This town is full of Lufenians, which are just, they don't speak English, I guess. They speak some incoherent language that makes no sense to anyone. And, yeah, that's, now we can go there and actually talk to them and learn some things and get some things and do some things. But we're not going to do that right now. We're actually going to go back to the shrine, and I will meet you back in the shrine. But I will do that in the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and goodbye.